$874 million. That's how much more money the State Board of Education says that they need for next fiscal year. But as lawmakers struggle to pay the state's debt, that money could be hard to come by.
ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard is live at the state capitol. Kimberly, this request is based on a statute that the legislature created themselves, right?
Well, Vince, Marianne, lawmakers set a standard of about $6,000 per student to fund education back in 2010, but they've never been able to deliver on that promise, leaving local school districts to pick up the slack.
We're getting less and less every year, and things are getting more and more expensive.
District 186 is just one of hundreds of school districts statewide desperate for money. But as lawmakers tighten the state's purse strings, the State Board of Education is saying, what about your promises?
In 2010, the state lawmakers set the foundation level at $61.19, and they haven't made that payment since 2011.
Although they have prorated it, giving districts about 95% of the minimum needed 2 years ago and 89% last year.
So we ended up receiving a total of about $6 million less over this year and the past year.
The lack of funding from the state and other sources has forced District 186 to cut positions, programs, all the while grappling with budget issues of their own.
We have an $11 million deficit in our education fund right now.
The State Board of Ed is pleading with lawmakers to fill some of that hole, but State Senator Andy Manar says the $874 million they're asking for just isn't possible.
Given the state's current financial condition, that recommendation is unaffordable.
Manar says lawmakers need to have a serious discussion on how to get as close to that number as possible, even if that means going back to the drawing board. As that discussion gets underway, the Board of Ed is hoping for action because they say the lack of education funding will have more serious effects down the road.
Education really is the economic lifeline of the state.
And also included in the State Board of Ed's recommendation about $20 million to help update school security policy statewide. Live at the state capitol, Kimberly Howard, ABC News Channel 20.
Thank you, Kimberly. The State Board of Ed is going to start meeting with the legislature about their request next month, although nothing will be set in stone until the legislature passes the budget in the spring.